Hi friends, so this is the another type of connection. So just like series connection and parallel connection, this is another type of connection, star connection and delta connection. So now in this video we will see how these two are related. So if you can see in the diagram, so there are three terminals X, Y and Z. Out of three, they are connected with three resistors Rx, Ry and Rz. So similarly, we have another diagram which has again three terminals capital X, capital Y and capital Z, and the resistors are connected in a delta fashion. So this is R1, R2 and R3. So in the first case it is called star connection, the second case is called delta connection. That means as you can see, the terminals are same, capital X, capital Y and capital Z. So in between these three terminals we can have any one of these connections. So there is a definite relation between these resistors. Okay, so let us see how these resistors are related. So first let me try to see the equivalent resistance between X and Y. So as we know, if you want to take the relation, equivalent resistance between X and Y, we need to connect some voltage source so that current is flowing from capital X to capital Y. So that's what our assumption should be. If that is the case, so how it will be? It will be like this. Current is flowing in this way and it is flowing in this way. That's all. So it is starting from capital X and reaching capital Y. So there is no current flowing towards capital Z. That means through RZ. So there is no current flowing in this way. So what we can see, so we can definitely say that capital R X to Y is equal to, it will be Rx and Ry only. So they are in series. So I can write it as X plus Ry. Simply capital X plus Rx plus Ry. Okay, these two. Similarly, if I do the same thing for the delta connection, of course, what will happen? Okay, that we will see in the later stage. First, we will finish off this part. If suppose the supply has been given to capital Y and capital Z, so what will be the equivalent resistance? R capital Y capital Z is equal to Ry plus Rz. And the same thing can happen if supply has been given in between capital X and capital Z. It will be Rx plus Rz. Okay, simply. So now what will happen if the same thing happens to delta connection? If the same thing happens to delta connection, so what will happen? Same in between X and Y, if supply has been given, so how it will be moving? So if I have given supply to X, first it will be converted into one loop. It is current is passing through R3 and then R2 and it is reaching Y. And there is one more connection, capital X to Y through R1. So in this way I can say that one current is flowing through R3 and R2. Let me call it that current as I1, and the another current is flowing through R1 and that is, let me call it as I2. If this is the case, I1 is the current flowing through R3 and R2. So what can we say? R2 and R3 are in series. So let me simply write it as the equivalent resistance between capital X and capital Y is equal to R2 and R3 are in series, and this combination of R2 and R3 is in parallel with R1. So I can simply say that R1 is in parallel with the series combination of R2 and R3. So I am simply writing the equivalent resistance of R2 and R3 directly. So what will happen? So this will be equal to R1 into R2 plus R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. So same thing happens to other two things also. So which is equal to yz. So ryz is equal to, so it is y and z. So R2 is in parallel with the other two, that is R1 plus R3. So which is equal to R2 into R1 plus R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Similarly, Rxz, which is equal to R3 in parallel with the R1 plus R2. So which is equal to R3 into R1 plus R2 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. That's all. So as we know, these two are the same. That means as we know that capital X, capital Y, capital Z, all the three terminals are same in this first figure and the second figure also. So obviously the equivalent resistance between X and Y are same, Y and Z are same, Z and X or X and Z are same in both the cases. That means in blue colored capital R of X, Y is equal to orange color capital R of XY. That's all. So now what we need to do? We need to equate those things. So let us go ahead. So let me equate those things. So therefore, Rx plus Ry is equal to R1 into R2 plus R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. So I am simply equating Rxy in both the cases. So similarly, Ry plus Rz is equal to R2 into R1 plus R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Similarly, Rx plus Rz is equal to R3 into R1 plus R2. So divided by R1 plus R2 plus R2. Yeah. Now our job is very easy. Now we need to find, we have three equations, green colored equations. We need to find Rx, Ry and Rz in terms of R1, R2 and R3. Okay, very simple. So let's do it in the next page. Yeah, so let me give some numbers for this. So this is 1, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2 and this is equation 3. Now our job is very simple. So how to handle these things? Simply, for example, if I take 1 minus 2, then what will happen? Ry and Ry maybe cancel each other. So it will be, yeah. So how can we get Rx, Ry and Rz independently? So the simple concept is add 1 and 2 so that I will get Rx, 2 Ry, Rz. If I subtract 3 from this addition, so what will happen? Rx and Ry will get cancelled and finally remaining 2y, 2Ry. Okay, let me solve that part. Okay, we will see here. It is better to keep like up to this part. So what I like to do here is I want to add 1 with 2, which implies simply it will be Rx plus 2Ry plus Rj, which is equal to, if you can observe here, all the denominators are same. So let me elaborate the numerator, so that it will be R1 R2 plus R1 R3 plus again R1 R2 plus R1 R3. Yeah, it is R2 R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. R2 plus R3. That's all. So what will happen if with this, let me write this as fourth equation. So now I want to subtract third equation from 4, which implies, so it is Rx plus 2Ry plus Rz. So Rx Rz will get cancelled. So finally 2Ry will remain, which is equal to, yeah, of course the denominators are same. So let me elaborate numerator only. So it is R1 R2 plus R1 R2 again plus R1 R3 plus R2 R3, and I need to subtract this part. So minus R1 R3 minus R2 R3 whole divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. So what will happen? It is R1 R3 will get cancels with R1 R3. Similarly R2 R3 will get cancels with R2 R3. So finally it was remained with 2 times of R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3, which implies Ry is equal to, therefore Ry is equal to R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. That's all. So this is the final answer. Similarly, we have Rx and Rz also. Similar fashion, we can write those two things also. Okay, let me write those two things here. Rx is equal to Rx is equal to R1 R3. So it is R1 R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3, and Rz is equal to R2 R3 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3. That's all. So this is the explanation. So please see here. Yes. So once we have found the 3 equations from equating both star and delta equivalent resistances between the same terminals from star and delta, after equating those two things, we have 3 equations. Out of 3 equations, we can add any of the 2 equations, and we can subtract the third one from the summation of these two. So you will get any one of the resistors, Rx, Ry, or Rz, so that you can finally end up with this answer. Okay, that's all. So this is the conversion from if R1, R2, R3 have been given to you, you can able to find out Rx, Ry, Rz. So what is this? This is the conversion from, so R1, R2, R3 have been given to you. So it is the conversion from delta to star. Thank you so much for your careful listening, and please like this video and share this video with your friends and family, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can have very good videos on this electrical engineering topic. Thank you so much. Bye bye.